It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets. Today, I'm very happy to say that we are going to continue Barry. We are watching Season 3, Episode 1, called Forgiving Jeff.
Forgiving Jeff. Yeah, sorry, I said said half the title.
Yeah.
The show's been gone for so long.
Yeah.
I'm so happy it's back.
Yeah, me too.
You've been off it for a few months since we finished it here. I have been off this show for like 2 years or something like that.
I'm so sad. So sorry to hear that, man. You okay?
It might even be longer than that now that I'm thinking, because like the pandemic started 2 years ago and Barry had already been gone for a while at that point, I think. So it's been quite a long time. Good thing we rewatched it recently, so everything's fresh in my mind.
That's right. So the main thing that sticks out in my, it's still been a few months since we watched the last episode, but the main thing that sticks out in my mind is that Kusuno now knows that Barry is a bad man.
He knows that Barry killed Janice. So that's a big deal.
Yep.
I hope that they don't. I mean, this is a show that doesn't tend to like sit on things that should be important and pressing.
Yep.
So
No,
I feel like
we're
they'll
gonna jump
run
right
with
into
it.
that. Yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah.
Barry got a big break. Seems like he's going to be...
A big psychotic break, you mean, where he massacred everyone?
Yeah, that's right. He killed very few. He didn't kill anybody in the last season until the very end.
Until the mass shooting.
And he just shot everybody in the what was it?
In the monastery.
The monastery.
Yeah, he killed all the Burmese and all the Chechen army except for Hank.
Yep.
But Fuchs got away.
Fuchs got away.
And I think Cristobal and the rest of the Bolivians are still around. He did because like Fuchs was talking to them and stuff. So they're not gone. Just the Chechens and the Burmese.
That's right. Yep.
And he got his big break in the movie. He went to the audition and they liked him. So we don't know that he got that part yet.
That's true, yeah. But they did seem very intrigued. So that was, I think, one of our predictions, is that he was gonna end up on that show.
Yeah. It's a movie.
That's right.
Swim
It's a movie.
instructors.
That's right. It's like a
Sex comedy.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, yeah. We were already a few days behind the release of this episode, so I'm excited to jump in.
Yeah,
what do you
I
think?
think we should do it.
All right.
Waste no more time. Oh, we do have a Patreon.
Oh.
The link is down below if you guys want to check that out.
Yes.
That'd be awesome. If not, no worries. We're just happy you're all here with us watching Barry again. Ooh, let's do it. Let's jump in. It's Fuchs.
Grab your toolbox. I'm gonna cut off his eyelids.
What in the world?
Eyelid?
I want to watch him suffer. Come on.
I thought you wanted me to shoot him after he was done digging the hole.
Changed my mind.
Jesus.
It's a flashback.
Did he tell you how big your cock is? Huh, Jeff?
We're going to get some insight into exactly what kind of horrible things Barry has done in his career as a hitman.
Oh, interesting.
I'm forgiving Jeff.
You're forgiving, Jeff.
I'm sorry I fucked you. He's sorry he fucked my wife. And she's no saint either, okay? There's a whole history we don't need to get into. I think I just overreacted.
Yeah. No.
Barry, what?
They both saw his face. They can't, it's too late.
There's no forgiving Jeff!
I thought that was Fuchs's voice.
It did sound like it at first. You're not going to fill that hole, Barry?
Nah. The rain will do it.
Oh, she's writing a series about her relationship.
Okay, so...
No, so it wasn't a flashback. He's still doing this.
Yep.
Yeah, can you, get there, a little early, watch us shoot?
The controller's broken.
That'll fix it.
And if I say you can stay for lunch, just know that you can't.
Okay.
She's like working though, and
Yep.
it's. So time has passed of some sort.
The death care's been paid.
Any idea where we found it?
Well, they do count them at the banks back home.
Hank.
After you pay your debts.
Well, we found that one in the trunk of a car next to a detective's dead body.
Wow.
It's such a... Very convincing.
Wow.
He's upset that Barry put it somewhere. He thought Barry would treasure it.
Yeah.
That's what he's upset with.
Yep.
Yes. These two cases are linked. Same man who shot up Monastery is also a fucking idiot who killed your dear sweet detective. That pin is calling card for that man.
Oh,
There we go.
Perfect.
Nice.
My patience was here. Now, it's here.
Just tell us, Hank.
His name is the Raven. It's a good name.
What?
Where to find him? The Raven lives in the shadows, my friends. Who knows where he is?
Some flaky critters. Is that a...
So, dark web. This is new.
He's gonna get busted for doing
He
that.
Sure is.
Do they live together?
Just who live together?
Chloe and your character.
Well, they're mother and daughter.
Oh.
So yes.
Right.
She just was not paying attention at all.
Or it wasn't clear from the show.
Okay, yeah, you should be yelling the whole time.
Okay.
When do we shoot this? First thing tomorrow? Okay, looks good. Thank
you.
All right, moving on to Sally's present day house.
Apple Watch.
Swiss.
For the dinner scene, Janet doesn't eat meat.
Okay.
But I can make a steak out of apples.
Yeah, if it looks like steak, I'm good.
Oh, it'll look like steak.
Interesting. Steak got apples.
I mean, these are the problem-solving
Yep.
stuff they do on a TV set, and that's cool.
That is not blue. Thank you.
All right, everyone, cameras up. Cameras up.
That was really cool.
How about this?
Still blue.
How long has he been pressuring you to have sex? For a while. But I promised I wouldn't do it until I knew I loved him.
It's so weird and meta. There's like a second camera crew behind the screen.
Yeah, yeah,
you
that's
know?
right,
It's like,
yeah.
it's so weird to think about.
No, you're kind of a dude. It's cool. Oh, he is.
Yeah, he's losing it.
Seems like it.
That's crazy.
Hey, Dad. After work, you wanna meet us at the park? We'll see how it goes. Come here. Gordon, I love you so much. It's all gonna be okay.
I love you too, Grandpa.
Oh man. So Gene intends to like get caught for doing this and go to prison, or to kill himself as well, or
I don't know his play.
I know you killed Janice. So you have two choices. Come with me to the station, turn yourself in, or fucking die.
And all the bullets just fell out.
yep. The wheel fell out of his gun.
Oh,
Okay, well now what?
Oh. Mr. Cousineau.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
he's gonna kill him. Got to.
Barry, you don't have to do this. We can get
What?
past this.
No.
I know that there is a...
This is not real.
We can get right past this. Barry, it's me. It's Mr. Kusnel, please. Please, dear God, I'm not going to tell anybody. Barry.
You're going to shoot him in your office.
Swearing on my grandson's life.
This is...
Yeah, this is
not really
dark.
happening, is it?
For Christ's sake, put that fucking gun down.
No, it's not.
Yeah, he did no suppressor on his gun.
I've forgiven you. I forgive you.
Forgiveness has to be earned.
Then fucking earn it!
I know how I can make it up to you.
What?
I know what I can do. It can work. It can work.
Mm-hmm.
Get back in the trunk.
What? What in the world? He... Okay.
Jeez, I didn't expect that to come up so quick.
I mean, I knew there was going to be a paradigm shift with Gene, but I didn't, like... Whoa. He had him on his knees with a gun to his head.
Yeah, sure did. And there's no denying it now. You know, I feel like if he was in the office, all the bullets fall out of his gun, he could still just be like, don't know what you're talking about,
Yeah,
you know?
it could have been like, Mr. Kusino, I know you're hurting, you know, like
Yeah,
you could have talked to him like he's
gaslit him.
like he said something insane. Exactly, right. And I'm not saying Barry's a good guy.
No.
I'm not saying this is what a good person would do in
No.
this situation. I'm saying there are ways to not just cop to it, which is
Right.
He feels so guilty about it, though, clearly. that
Yeah, of course,
that
yeah.
he had to cop to it once
I mean,
he was
he's
accused, you know.
He's a mess right
Mm-hmm.
now. Holy mackerel! I mean, he's just like completely falling apart. It's if you watch the last episode's reaction that we did, we made some predictions.
Yeah.
And some of those predictions seem to be completely off base.
I don't think he got swim instructors.
I don't think so either. I mean, he might still get a call. You
Yeah,
know,
he's
down
on
the line.
Allison Jones and Jay Roach's radars because
Right.
of that audition, but I don't think he got that movie.
So he's just been. Does he have a job?
He does hits.
Well, yeah, I know, but does he have any legitimate job? Or in Sally's mind, does he just sit on the couch and play video games all the time?
I don't know. Yeah, he said, I was gonna go to an audition, but it fell through, so I drove around. Like when he was out doing that hit, you know. So I don't know how he tells her he gets money. In season 2, he worked at that Lululemon store with Sasha, right? So,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, yeah, he just seems to have kind of. I think he spent so much of the last season like trying to get out, and then the massacre at the monastery kind of was he was just like, I can't. There's no out.
Yeah, I think that made him feel like he can't stop being this person.
Right,
You know?
yeah.
So he just accepted it, and he's doing hits and hates himself.
He was very, very close, and then he just killed a lot of people all at once. He made up for the whole season in 5 minutes. Something
More
like
than made up for the whole season in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then clearly, at the beginning of this episode, he was prepared to help cut that guy's eyelids off who was digging his own grave.
It's like, what, no eyelids? And it's just the way that he kind of, even the cutting the eyelids off thing doesn't seem like Barry's thing. He's like, we're not cutting off his eyelids.
Yeah,
When he's done digging the hole, we shoot him, and then you got your revenge. You know, like, I'm not a cartel member, but he was just like, what, you want me to get the shears? He's just kind of like, whatever, letting other people drive the whole time, which is very interesting. You know, even Sally, letting Sally drive and be like, you're gonna show up, you're gonna get me flowers, no yellow ones, and I'm gonna ask you if you can stay for lunch, but of course you can't. So, it's like very much sort of resigned to a kind of, I don't know, pathetic, sad little state that he's in.
But I'm happy to see that this is where, this being where the season starts has made me all the more excited for a new season of Barry, because it's renewed my awareness that this show is completely unpredictable and always has been. You can never tell where Barry is going to steer you. He had Kusuno on his knees with a gun to his head.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I figured that something like that might happen where would come to this conclusion, like, Kusuno's on my tail, he knows it was me, I gotta make a decision here mid-season. You know,
First
least,
episode. I mean, we said they don't put things off, but even still, that was faster than I thought it would. That was the killing Chris scene times 100. Just right in the first episode of the season. I mean, I guess he didn't kill Kusuno.
No, but I mean, it was equally kind of devastating to watch that because, you know, both characters seem to have such a good rapport before, you know, until everything went south and yeah, brutal. Well, Sally's doing okay though, seemingly.
Yeah, but that's going to be all the more destructive to her when the truth about Barry comes out, you know?
Oh my God.
The higher she rises, the further she has to fall when she finds out that Barry's a murderer, especially when she's making this whole show about like abusive men and all that stuff. And I think it's going to be... This is a time bomb.
Yeah, jeez.
Fuchs is in Chechnya.
Yeah, interesting. I wonder how much longer that's going to be the case. You know?
It was a creative way for the writers to be like, how would Barry not just track him down and kill him as soon as possible? You know,
be gone.
Just to get out of reach. Yeah.
So, do we know how he got there? Did he just go to the Chechens and just be like, "Get me out of here"? You know?
Yeah, must be.
Like,
I mean, he was working with them in some
Mm-hmm.
capacity, and yeah, I guess that's, you know, doesn't need too much more explanation than that.
And the one person Barry could trust, who really knew him, right, was Hank. And now he's just like, the hell out of here.
And he doesn't hate him personally at all.
No.
But it's like, you fucked everything up, man.
Yeah.
Like, I can't
I
associate
can't.
with you.
Yeah, you're a mess. You make everything a mess.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting too to just watch the fact that like Barry's character has arced and arced and arced. Now a new arc is starting again, which is super freaking cool.
Yeah, and I have no idea if this show intends to bend towards Barry changes himself and reforms his ways, or Barry's held accountable and brought to justice. You know, like, I don't know which way they will wind up going.
I think they spent the 2 first seasons playing with the idea of that he really doesn't want to do this anymore and is stuck in it, and now he's not stuck in it anymore. There's nobody telling him to do this.
It's true. Fuchs is gone. Yeah, he's just taking
nobody making him do it. Yeah, everyone who knew that he did it kind of just wants nothing to do with him and isn't gonna rat him out. You know, Hank was in there. They could have ratted him out in a second, but didn't. So
he could be out clean. It's true. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but he's choosing not to now. So it's
really become just who he is.
It always kind of was, but he was in denial about it. And
he could blame Fuchs before. Now he can't.
Yeah. And it's also funny to think, like, usually when somebody comes to peace with who they really are, you see, like, the light return to their face, you know, like a little bit. It's like, oh, you know, they have true acceptance of themselves and are okay with it.
They're just at ease going through life a little more. Yeah, but not Barry.
Not Barry, yeah. Brutal.
Whew. Well, we'll have to see where the season goes.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a good start.
Well, guys, thanks so much for watching.
Thanks for joining us again.
Yeah, we are going to keep shooting through Barry. I'm super excited to see where it goes. And until next time, I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Catch Up Packets.